Help me! Not here!
A group of terrorists infiltrated the World Cup final. Only this man sensed that something was wrong. This man was a retired veteran. He had brought his niece to watch the game, but halfway through the match, his niece suddenly went missing. Then he realized his cell phone signal had been blocked. He followed a staff member to check the surveillance footage. On the way, he was ambushed by a security guard. Fortunately, the man was agile and managed to subdue his attacker. He suspected that the stadium had already been infiltrated by terrorists. He picked up the walkie-talkie and tuned into the police frequency to call for help. But the police were skeptical and contacted the venue's security manager to verify the situation. What the police didn't know was that the security office had already been taken over by terrorists, and so the man's distress call was dismissed by the police as a prank. Meanwhile, the terrorists discovered the body of one of their comrades. They reviewed the surveillance footage and tracked down the man's whereabouts. The leader immediately dispatched his men to eliminate him. The man realized that all escape routes had been blocked. He pushed his colleague into the ventilation shaft, asking him to help find his niece while he stayed behind to face the enemy. He devised a plan to trap one of the killers inside a large freezer, then took the initiative to attack the other while he was off guard. He knocked the weapon out of the attacker's hand. Soon after, the killer trapped in the freezer violently broke through the door. Both killers launched simultaneous attacks, plunging the scene into chaos. The man fought with all his might and took down both of them. He then tossed the assassins' bodies down to the ground floor. The police arrived quickly after receiving the emergency call, but the terrorists had already planted large amounts of explosives throughout the stadium. The man immediately contacted the staff member. At that moment, the fans were completely engrossed in watching the game. To evacuate the fans, the staff member came up with a plan. However, just then, an elderly woman sat down leisurely in a chair.